SBC Fodder is a fundamental part of FIFA Ultimate Team, and in this year, at the start of FIFA 22, we are going to be discussing why are the prices so cheap, when are they actually going to be going up, and is it worth investing? And if you do want to invest, if it is worth it, how to actually invest your coins. We can see a couple 85s here. 85s are chilling at around 3,000 coins. If we take a look at this Footbin SBC cheapest by rating, cheapest players by rating, you guys can go on this tab and you can see all of the cheapest players by rating. So if you are investing in SBC Fodder, I would say one important underlooked aspect of it is actually to invest in good leagues and also good nations. And also good positions can also be factored into that. So for example, this Mason Mount, he's English and also Chelsea. So Premier League, English Premier League, that linkability is quite good. It's maybe limited to just Premier League players because he's English as well. If it was a Premier League, maybe French, or a Premier League Spanish, German, Italian, it might have a little bit more linkability. You guys get the idea. And also position wise, as we can see here, centre mid, cam position, he can be converted to any of those, even a striker if need be. Then he's definitely going to be required because there's no formation without a striker, there's no formation without a centre mid. But when sometimes you do go on right mids, left mids, sometimes that's limiting, sometimes that's not good. But on the other hand, it can also be very good because say an SBC comes out, we really need someone on the left mid or right mid. These positions sometimes are a bit more niche and they can actually be very rewarding. Left backs, right backs. But the position generally I wouldn't really recommend it is goalkeepers, but if the fodder is going to be rising in price, then goalkeepers will be rising as well, but just not necessarily by as much. As we can see here, a goalkeeper here is 3.1k. We still have around the cheapest. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the cheapest around like 10th player or 15th starts to be 3.8k, which is, you start to realize it's a lot more than completely the cheapest here. But if we take a look at a card, for example, I would say a decent card, maybe Jorginho. Jorginho's a decent 85 rated card. Like we mentioned, he is centre mid position. Doesn't have to be centre mid position, but it can be quite good. If you take a look here at 3.2k, the best times you guys want to be picking up fodder, because in my opinion, I do think that it is eventually going to be going up. We'll take a look in a second when maybe we could start to see fodder rising. But the best time to buy these sort of cards isn't just now at a random time when you're feeling like you want to buy some fodder. It is going to be during pack supply. So whether this is going to be marquee matchups, ideally a bigger thing like we had on Friday at 6 p.m, lots of different promo packs being added to the store. Still now, part of this Wants to Watch Team 2 promo, there is going to be promo packs in the store. So this could be quite a good time to buy SBC Fodder. Lightning rounds as well are really good, but we're not going to be seeing any lightning rounds too soon until around Black Friday or something like that. But I would say now is not a bad time to start picking up fodder. You can try and bid on them as well at maybe 4 a.m, 5 a.m. Usually for the whole market, that seems to be quite quiet. You might be able to get some lucky bids, things like that. But if we take a look now at maybe this Jorginho, we'll go ahead and switch it up a little bit. We'll look at this Thiago Silva, for example. He did get an inform card, so that had a little bit of an influence on his price here, but he's been pretty much a good price, same here. So as we can see here in the last few days, we did get lots of different SBCs. We saw Cristiano Ronaldo. We did see also lots of different player SBCs as well. We got Wijnaldum, Koulibaly, Player of the Month. So lots and lots of different Player of the Month. Still Bundesliga and Liga, I believe, to still come. And we had that Pedro, like I said. We do have currently that Wijnaldum. So this should be bringing the price of SBC Fodder up, but we can see here it's not necessarily doing so. If you take a look here again at the charts, when we look at Thiago Silva, I do think that this price, 3.5 thousand coins, he clearly did go up. There was clearly an increase, but in my opinion, this is more because investors are buying this card and investors are actually pushing the price up. But now he has actually gone down a little bit. For this to actually be demanded enough so that not only are the investors going to be selling, there needs to be more demand than there is going to be supply. So if you take a look at last year, if we go ahead and see some SBC fodder, we can probably go for some cards. Thiago Silva, I think Kostic is good SBC fodder. So if we see 83 rated here, if we take a look at when exactly he did start to go up a lot, I do believe it takes around 3 weeks or so. I do think we're going to have to be waiting just a little bit longer. When you see here around, this is is October, so we're currently in October. We are sort of like 9th of October here. We're going on, and it starts around November time. This is when it really starts to kick in. So if you bought around this time at around 1,000 coins, let's say, then there is definitely going to be opportunity here to sell it for more. But we're really going to start seeing a large rise in SBC Fodder quite a bit later on. I do think it's going to be at least 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a month. I do think this is going to be higher than 850 coins, because this year especially, it just seems way too cheap. Last year, it wasn't even that cheap. If we take a look at some other SBC Fodder cards as well, if we go to FIFA 21, try and remember some SBC Fodder cards that I saw a lot. Would it probably be disliked? Would it be the most disliked players on Fibbin? Let's see. Here are some SBCs that EA Sports have been releasing, some meta cards, maybe not too good value. So we do have Sigurdsson here, it seems to be the most disliked. Harry Maguire is not too fodder. I would say maybe a Gareth Bale, possibly an Icardi. I guess Icardi was sort of SBC fodder. If we take a look here, this price, these 85, see, it doesn't take as long. We can start to see a rise in November, December time, because we are going to be getting a lot SBCs here. So I would say definitely, if you are in a position like me with around maybe 1 million coins, however many coins you have, putting 10 to 20% of your coin value into SBC Fodder is not a bad idea. I think you cannot go wrong, and I'm going to start doing that myself as well. We did see quite a big actually dip when we take a look at these fodder prices. It seems definitely today that Thiago Silva dropped around 500 coins. So Jorginho, other cards. So I do think it might be a good idea to start picking up SBC Fodder now, but it is going to be for around a month from now. SBC Fodder is going to be rising, not just yet. But let me know down in the comments below, are you guys investing in SBC Fodder and what your coin total is looking like right now? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.